We are here because Citizens Committee believes in bringing New Yorkers together to improve neighborhoods. And it's almost a heavy task right now because coming together as a community has never been more important. Together means recognizing all the individuals where they sit, but not having that be a problem, but having that be an asset.
Citizens has always been at the forefront of helping neighborhood residents achieve their goals. So yeah, this pandemic has really brought so many of us together. I think so many of us at times have been in isolation, but what we're doing now, folks, is that we're coming together as New Yorkers, we're coming together as communities to make sure post-COVID that we continue to work together, that we continue to make sure our communities are fed, that we continue to make sure that we have the resources to maintain the health and well-being of our community.
You really helped me get started with both the grants. That was my first grants I've ever received, from the beauty grant and the special needs grant. And you guys gave me that platform to get more people on board with me and the movement. And it's not done, so I'm very grateful for you guys.
We want to make sure that people see you and that they hear you and that they can get behind you, so we can all get behind each other as New York City. Hello, this is Dr. Rasan Harris, CEO of Citizens Committee for New York City, coming to you from Harlem with all its sights and sounds. Just so grateful for you to be here with us tonight in the city that I love. Its vibrancy, its people, its energy. We're in a spot right now where New York City needs your help, and we are so happy that you are coming to spend time with us to make sure that we come back stronger than before. We've been here before. 1975, when we were founded, we asked, can we save our city? And the answer is yes, we can. And our summer sessions that you're a part of, that are culminating tonight, are a special part of our efforts to come together to support local level leaders in every borough, to make sure that they're strong and that they have the resources that they need to bring New York City back. We've been blessed with performances and with conversations with wine experts and chefs and musicians. And we've also been blessed tonight with fantastic performances of art, music, and dance that will definitely touch your soul. So we're glad that you're joining us. We're very thankful for the bankruptcy and restructuring industry that has come together to host this, and thank Paul Deutsch for being the chairperson of this event and these efforts. And so tonight, we raise a glass to you and thank you for all that you are doing. We want you to sit back and relax and enjoy what we're doing. But before you get comfortable, we want to make sure that you pick up your phone and shoot it at the QR code that's going to appear on the screen. That will direct you to how you can help us get great resources to these fantastic leaders that are resilient and that are going to bring New York City back so that she's better than she ever has been before. So thank you for being the movement and the life of New York City. Thank you for being all in for NYC.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to Citizens Committee Summer Sessions Finale. My name is Rob Lemons. I'm a member of this event's leadership committee, and I'm so very pleased to be here tonight with this organization's wonderful community of supporters, partners, and friends. To say the very least, this year has been an incredibly arduous one for New York City. But we've also all had the opportunity to witness what a magnificently resilient city ours can be. We're surrounded by courageous and talented New Yorkers. And it is my privilege tonight to introduce our first performer and grantee partner, D.R.E.A.M. Hailing from Brooklyn and founded in 2011, D.R.E.A.M is a collective of artists and community members who strive to honor the culture of the Brooklyn community through gatherings, performances, and dance classes that encourage artistic expression and character development. Tonight's performance features co-founder, director, and choreographer Reggie Reg Rock Gray and was commissioned by The Shed for its up-close digital series this year. As live in-person performances have been put on pause during the pandemic, it is nothing short of magic that we still get to witness artistry in our very homes. Enjoy.
Unanimous.
Oh yeah, talk stuff. Full packet them. Rob your friend. Suck him up. Yeah, boss me big gun until me fingers them sore. Green on me clip and when me done you get four. Throw milk in your eye and cut your throat for make sure you not call me name no more. What a predicament you go get yourself in. Gun start war and know so you can't win. Remember when me ban a gunshot cut me navel string. Don't call me name no more. Yeah, so whole I know I feel further away. From now you better have me as your enemy. Whole I know where you try get rid away. I go sick away, I go sick away. I so whole I know I feel further away. From now you better have me as your enemy. Whole I know where you try get rid away. I go sick away, I go sick away.
touches my soul. Sometimes it's soft as a misty rain. Magically touches my soul.
War of the gods. Feel the earth. Blood fire.
Hi, I'm Scott Young, VP of Development and Communications at Citizens Committee, and I'm excited to introduce our next performers from the Professional Performing Arts School's Vocal Department. A grant recipient of our Green Team Award, the Professional Performing Arts School is located in the theater hub of Hell's Kitchen and provides aspiring actors, dancers, and singers the technical and artistic skills they need to flourish in the performing arts world. Citizens NYC is proud to work alongside grantees in our city's public school system as we work together to improve the quality of life in our communities, one grant project at a time. While Broadway remains closed for the remainder of the year, please enjoy PPAS's wonderful rendition of The Color Purple from the acclaimed Broadway musical.
Dear It is the youngest that's ever found.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. My name is Alexander Smalls, and I am beyond thrilled to introduce our next performance by the incredible transcendent group Kriyol Dance Collective. Founded in 2016 and based in Flatbush, Brooklyn, KDC, as they're known, is a collective of artists and community leaders, all working together on one platform using dance, music, spoken work to create original works focused on the preservation of Black diasporic and Haitian culture. In response to the devastating COVID-19 pandemic, Citizens Committee for New York City pivoted its work, announcing a new grant program, All In for New York City, supporting groups offering relief to communities impacted by the virus. Kriyol Dance Collective was awarded a grant this year for its work providing communities of color who have been disproportionately impacted by COVID-19 with online wellness workshops, silent meditations, dance classes, and community forums in order to help a community cope with the challenges and changes brought on by this pandemic. We have all needed ways to heal and find joy during these times. And with that said, I am hoping you will enjoy the dazzling performance of this transformative group, Kriyol Dance Collective. Enjoy.
chita n'a gardé. Nous c'est tout pour la vie menacée, vrai. Fondé de me chanter, chanter ça. Mon compère, oui. Aoulo, oulo, oulo, mon compère, oui. Fondé de me chanter, chanter ça. Mon compère, oui. Aoulo, oulo, oulo, mon compère, oui. Muncho oulo, frère. Muncho oulo, frère. Muncho oulo, mon compère, oui. Aoulo, oulo, oulo, mon compère, oui. Fondé de me chanter, chanter ça. Mes amis, comment nous y est?
Hello, Heather. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Nice to see you.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
I guess it'd be interesting to hear how we got to be New Yorkers and get into how we got to CCNYC.
Sure. So I'm a native New Yorker, born and raised in Queens, New York. I'm one of a set of triplets, so I have two other sisters who look somewhat like me. They're identical, actually. And grew up in the Bronx for several years before moving to Whitestone, New York, Queens, and then left New York for the first time in any significant way when I went to school at Princeton University. So I went to Princeton University actually when I was 16, and then went there, and that was the first time I was out of New York, and then made my way back to New York and have never left. And what's your New York story?
Well, I guess I was third generation New York City born and bred, and just absolutely loved the city all my life. I lived in the same zip code my entire life. The only time I left the city was to go to prep school in Andover, Massachusetts, and then to go to college in New Haven at Yale. Unlike you, I didn't get any graduate degrees. I grew up at 78th and Park Avenue, and when I met my lovely wife, we decided it was time for a new neighborhood, so we moved to 79th and Madison, which for those New Yorkers know, that's 1 block north and 1 block west. We bought our apartment in New York City in 1973. I can't believe it's that, so that's 47 years ago. We were optimists and thought that we might have some children, and we ended up with 3 wonderful ones. So our apartment had 4 bedrooms, and they all grew up there. And eventually they all moved out of New York, but they come back. And so they still have their bedrooms that they grew up as little kids. And we ain't moving.
I love it.
So for me, New York is everything,
Yep.
and I love it.
I agree with everything you said about New York being everything. I love it too.
And then, how did you first get involved with CCNYC? Was it through your Princeton connection?
No, so after Princeton, I went to law school at St. John's Law, and then I got my Master of Public Health degree up at Harvard. So I got that degree, and then I worked because eventually the fun times of school have to end. They don't have to end, but they probably
Yes,
should.
it does.
Yeah, exactly. And so I went and I worked for several years. I was a consultant at Price Waterhouse for a few years. And then after that, I worked at Columbia. And while I was there, I got my Master of Education degree. And I got that degree specifically because I was interested in starting a nonprofit. Started a nonprofit 11 years ago. And the name of it is Health for Youth. And when I started that, I kind of did a little bit of research to figure out what kind of organizations would fund a small nonprofit that was looking to do some good work, didn't have a staff, were volunteer led, but could really sort of do something meaningful in and around New York City. And the organization that kept coming up time and time again was Citizens Committee, which was staggering because, normally if you ask a question like that, oh, well, I'm a small nonprofit, where can I go to not only get funding, but support and help and learn what it is to be a nonprofit, you would think, various organizations are going to come up. But Citizens Committee kind of kept coming up. So did some more research, found that it was all that I'd heard it would be, and applied for a Love Your Block grant. Took us a while to get a grant. I won't lie. It took a few rounds.
Persistence pays off.
Right, exactly. Persistence pays off. Exactly. You get knocked down 3 times, you get up 4, right? So persistence pays off. And so eventually Citizens Committee granted us a $1,000 Love Your Block grant. And was it. And it's been, a love fest ever since. And that's how we got involved with the Citizens Committee.
Wow, fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
I came sort of through a different route. As some people know, Citizens Committee was formed in the middle 70s when it looked like New York was going bankrupt.
Right.
And this wonderful man, Oz Elliott, along with then serving U.S. Senator and the philanthropist, started Citizens Committee. They realized that places that would be hurt the most by the federal government's hard line would be those that had the least. And that concept really appealed to me. And the more I learned about Citizens Committee, it was exactly where I wanted to focus a portion of my both resources, time, and treasure. And it's not one of the big fancy glitzy charities.
Right.
And the money goes, and you know where your money goes.
Right.
Every time I meet another grantee, I'm just blown away. They get better and better, and you seem to be the best.
I love it. I'll take it. The feeling is mutual.
All right. Well, that's kind. I mean, I only went to Yale University and got a bachelor's degree, and you went to.
Full disclosure, my sister went to Yale, so we don't count that against people. We just let them live in that and sit in their mistake, and then we move on. They have to live with that, so sorry about that.
How are you finding it living through COVID and with what you do?
It's really interesting. So I'm a public health lawyer, and I honestly thought I would live my life talking about the 1918 flu and Ebola. I didn't actually think I would see something quite like this in my lifetime, even though I teach it, I study it, I research it. As a public health person, when, I think about the practicality of what's going on, it's something where I do know that I need to study it and I need to look at it, I need to research it, and I'm doing all those things. But the sheer trauma that a lot of people are going through makes me gratified that I have a nonprofit that is able to help in these dire times, and that there's an organization like Citizens Committee that was one of the first grantors that we have that reached out and didn't say, what's going on, or where's your data, but they said, what do you need? How can we help? How can we be of assistance to what you're trying to do? And that's everything. But we're doing a lot of work. I mean, we're probably busier. We were very busy before COVID. We're probably busier during COVID with all the virtual programming we're doing. We're doing coding classes now. We're doing college readiness. We're doing story times. We're doing resource fairs, health fairs. We're converting little free libraries into pantries. So I would say in the COVID era, we are doing more than we were before COVID, and we were doing a lot then.
Work in our family office with about 15 employees, and we make investments. And I guess one of the more interesting ones is we have a company called Insight, which is telepsychiatry.
Oh.
It happens to be the largest in the country, but it's a nascent industry, so this isn't that big a deal. But when COVID came along, and I felt, we all had to wear our face masks, so this was the one that I got.
I might need to ask you where you got that from. I might need one.
I'll get you one. You earned it.
Please. I need to wear that immediately.
And New York will come back. It's different than 74, 75. Back then, we were talking about bankruptcy, but most of the businesses in New York survived. Sadly, a lot now won't, but it'll be built a little bit like the Phoenix. It'll rise from its ashes. It breaks my heart. We had dinner last night at a restaurant in New York where we know the owner, and there's a good chance they won't survive. But in 2 years, when the virus, I believe, will be under some kind of control, a new restaurant will pop up. It won't be the one we love, but we'll love a new restaurant.
Right.
And it's because everything New York offers, which is not possible in any other setting. It's the finance center, it's the arts center, museum, ballet, theater, fabulous restaurants. I don't think
opera.
Opera. I don't think there's any other city in the world, literally, that has a variety of exquisite ethnic restaurants. I mean, and I'm on the seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. I love food.
Me too. I must be catching that seafood diet.
But people love people, and they got to be together. And what better place in New York City? I mean, it has the history. It had downturns. Yes, people will go to the suburbs for a while, but we've seen that before. And why aren't they in New York today if they're not? It's because of this terrible virus. And I assume we'll work around it. Maybe not this year, next year, whenever. And it'll give New York a certain chance to I won't say start over, but to recreate itself as an even better place.
I love that. I say that a lot, and you sometimes get looks from people, but I have to believe that that's what's going to happen, that New York will become something else. it will be different, but hopefully in some ways it will be better and it will grow and we will grow with it. So recreate. I love that. Yes.
Thank you, Heather.
Thank you. It's been wonderful talking with you.
Likewise, and congratulations too for all you do and all you've accomplished in a few short years.
Thank you.
All righty, we'll
We'll
sign
make
off
that
here.
happen.
Hello everyone, my name is Brandy Younger and I'm really excited to be here tonight for Citizens Summer Sessions finale event. I had the pleasure of performing for this series at the very beginning for its Strings with Soul event back in August, and it's really great to be back. Up next in tonight's program is a wonderful performance from the Webby Award-winning Public Elementary School Chorus from PS 22 in Graniteville, Staten Island. A longtime grantee partner of Citizens Committee for New York City, the PS 22 Chorus has also performed at a number of past galas and fundraiser events. Performing their rendition of The Scientists by Coldplay from their 2020 remote graduation ceremony and directed by instructor Greg Breinberg, please welcome the children of PS 22.
Come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I set you apart. Tell me your secrets, ask me your questions. Oh, let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming up tails, heads on the science apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Oh, take me back to the start. I was just guessing at numbers and figures, pulling your puzzles apart. Questions of science, science and progress, do not speak as loud as my heart. Tell me you love me, come back and haunt me. Oh, and I rush to the start. Running in circles, chasing our tails, coming back as we are. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be so hard. I'm going back to the start. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be so hard. I'm going back to the start. Nobody said it was easy. I'm going back to the start. I'm going back to the start.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. We've got a great program for you. I want to talk about 4 simple words. Wait until next year. Something we've probably all said a million times in our lives. Personally, I know I've said them way too often because, well, I'm a Mets fan. But what if wait until next year is simply not an option? What if wait until next year is just impossible? Normally at this time of year, we'd be preparing for our Evening on the Lake event in Central Park. This event has raised over $1 million for Citizens Committee over the last 5 years, and this year we expected to raise close to $400,000 just for that one evening. This is money that goes to Citizens Committee's grantees, whose sole and absolute ambition is to help their less fortunate neighbors. And in the year of COVID, their need is that much greater and the help therefore that much more important. For obvious reasons, the Evening on the Lake event was canceled. Unfortunately, the needs of New York City and its residents was not. Wait until next year is just not an option. Your help is needed now. After you've enjoyed tonight's program, please make a donation to Citizens Committee. Just look for the QR code on your screen. Thank you very much, and I really hope you enjoy it tonight.
Hello to our wonderful community of supporters. My name is Allison Weidman, a member of Citizens Committee for New York City's team, and I'm honored to join everyone tonight and introduce our next performer and special guest, Dynasty. Dynasty is a Queens-bred, LA-based, internationally known hip-hop and soul artist who has been influenced by the gritty New York City sounds and life's adventures. She rhymes from the heart but plays no games on the mic. We are proud to support fellow New Yorkers like her who uplift the creative energy our city is famously known for and find reasons to celebrate and share joy even during these difficult times. Performing her new song, Attention, please welcome Dynasty.
What up, beautiful people? My name is Dynasty, aka your girl DY. I'm excited to be here rocking for you all on behalf of the Citizens Committee for New York City. Bars. I'm just gonna spit my new song for y'all. I know there's a lot going on in the world. I hope you guys are enjoying the music, enjoying everything that is being shared with you guys tonight. Let's get into this joint. This is my new song, Attention, and it goes like this. Yeah. Yeah. Let's have a good time. Yo, come sit down and witness true mastery. Product of the ones who came before, fine-tuning it for the ones who coming after me, yeah. A reflection of the sun, shine magically. So how I look letting somebody tell me who I have to be? No, baby, this that real. Hella sentimental, I don't care because I feel. They so in denial about the feelings that they deal. I just wanna be the light to help the people heal quick. It's me, I'm the people. Got some things I need to talk about. Everybody injured, we just telling them to walk it off. So they out there trying to play it off, they trying to walk it out. Committed to all the things they really should be calling off. If you don't hear from me, they gonna tell you that I'm falling off. Now I'm out here living, I've been giving you my all in all. I've been living in between the songs, feeling everything. So what you wanna know? Listen, I will give it all to y'all. So listen, I need your attention. I need your attention. I need your attention. Give me that. I want every like, share, and mention. Running back and throw it up again if they missed it. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. All right. Give me that. Listen. Hey. Yo, come sit down and witness the experience. It's wins and weariness, joys and pain and tears and healing. It's willingness to be open in the open. Show them how I keep going with skin glowing. Yeah, baby, this that magic. I was building energy when they thought I was static. We in shallow water, wonder how we let it happen. Pretty in my picture, but I'm brilliant in my caption. Action is louder than any word that I've spoken. This ain't a persona for the public that I put on. This is digging up them buried dreams and putting hope in. Saying out of all the negativity I'm good on. Flow keep you focused. Walk into the room, ain't gotta beg you to notice. F what you believe, you see it and you will know it. How the brightest light in the room be the coldest. Told you I'm the coldest, so listen. I need your attention. I need your attention. I need your attention. Give me that. I want every like, share, and mention. Run it back and throw it up again if you missed it. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Like this and give me that. Share this and give me that. Tell a friend and give me that. Show love and give me that. Spread love and give me that. Run it back and Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. That's attention, y'all. Again, my name is Dynasty, aka your girl DY. Keep your head up. See the light at the end of the tunnel. We're gonna be all right. Peace and much love.
Hi, my name is Paige Travis, a member of Citizens Committee for New York City's team, and I hope everyone's enjoying themselves tonight. Thank you so much for joining us and for being a part of our community and our family. It is my privilege to welcome our next performers, Club A-Elita. As one of our grant representatives from our All-In Neighborhood Grant Program, Club A-Elita is currently working to promote cultural tolerance and creative expression among its diverse group of youth members. Students are able to explore their own and other cultures by taking part in singing, dancing, drawing, and painting classes that are readily available to interested community members. Now, more than ever, we really must celebrate our differences and promote inclusivity and uplift our fellow neighbors as our city, country, and society fights against social injustices. I hope you will enjoy and find light and happiness in Club A-Elita's wonderful performance. Thank you.
Generation.
Walking down the street, I see many people rush by me. Hurry, gotta make a living. We have got no time for giving. Don't you see it's all a trap? There is more to life. There is no life to that. It's time to be real. It's time to break free from temptations of pride, from temptations gravity. Bring money, all the money, all the money, all the money, money. Sorry, vanity. Let's see, so sweet. Let it be, no gravity. All the money, money. Sorry, vanity. See, so sweet. Let it be, no gravity. We money, all the money, money. Sorry, hurry, of vanity. See, so sweet. Let it be, no gravity. All the money, money. So sweet. Let it be, no gravity.
Hello, everyone, and good evening. My name is Jay Stark. I'm a board member of Citizens Committee for New York City. Thank you all for joining us tonight in this incredibly momentous event. Were this any other year, we'd all be celebrating at the Central Park Boathouse, raising the funds and support CitizensNYC needs to continue its work of improving the lives of New Yorkers. But tonight, we're fortunate and grateful to be able to unite our network and come together virtually, for the vital work of CitizensNYC is now more important and desperately needed than ever. As the global pandemic and fight for social justice has drastically changed the landscape of our city, we have borne witness to the rise of courageous leaders on the grassroots micro level who are tirelessly fighting for the rights of their fellow neighbors to a better and more just life. During this time, CitizensNYC has also risen to the occasion, pivoting its work to now support our grantee partners, working tirelessly to respond to the pandemic needs of their communities. It's my pleasure and privilege to be part of such an essential organization, and I invite you all to please make a financial contribution this evening. All donations are greatly appreciated, and on behalf of everyone at CitizensNYC and our grantee partners, we thank you for your support. Now, I'm thrilled and honored to introduce our next performer, Prototype Music. For those who made it to our fall fundraiser last year, you had the pleasure of viewing Prototype Music perform at the Central Park Boathouse. Formed in 2015, this amazing group was put together to discover, develop, mentor, and showcase community-based youth music and dance talents. They help neighborhood youth with an interest in the performing arts obtain the skills and resources that they otherwise wouldn't have access to. Performing this special piece for you this evening, please welcome Prototype Music.
Let's go, the boy.
I'm a young black man. Let's go. Doing all that I can to stay. Oh, but when I look around and I see what's being done to mankind, every day I'm being hard to this prey. My people don't want no trouble. We've had enough, so long. I just wanna live. God protect me. I just wanna One night to face. We are